morning, everyone, and welcome to AMHQ Early. I'm meteorologist Jen Carfagno. It is Good Friday, and we've got a lot of active weather on the East Coast today. Some of it is wintry. We've got some snow in New England this morning. We'll get to that in just a moment. Let's start in Florida, where we had issues up here where we have some freezing precip. Parts of Maine, especially northern Maine, the snowfall could add up, and then we'll get that ice on top of the snow, which will be a problem. Again, snow could be 3 to 5, 5 to 8 inches. Ice on top would be a real concern for travel. Let's go across the country and see what else is happening. Here's Anna Riddis.
Good morning, Jen. Good morning to you at home. We begin in the southern plains. Look at how
we heard that it was just another March day in Green Bay, and that is the case in the Midwest. Really, anything goes this time of year. You know it well if you live here. This is a cool view to show you where the snow fell from Winter Storm Selene. Of course, back into Colorado, big snowpack here, and the white that's not moving from yesterday, that's the snow. What a swath. I mean, nearly 2,000 miles worth of storm system, and it extended up into Canada as well. So take that, and then we overlay the temperatures with the area that had the snow cover. Those are the spots that are colder this morning. Look at Green Bay, down to 17 degrees right now. Today we're going to see certainly some moderating temperatures. The snowpack will help keep those spots a little bit chillier, but you know, getting into places like Chicago and Indy, we're going to be in the 40s and 50s for highs. For have a lot of things to do this weekend, and some of it will be outside. Today it's a rain event for you in the east. A lot of rain spreading really from Florida with thunderstorms and possible severe weather right up to the northeast with rain into New York City. The front goes through, you dry out, but you cool down. So from 70s today, New York City, to 50s tomorrow. Next system, we actually got a front first that comes into Chicago, brings some rain. Then we get that system from the west. That disturbance sort of draws into the front, and that will help bring up more moisture and bring some thunderstorms into the south, including around Atlanta for Easter Sunday. Past the hour as AMHQ Early rolls on. I'm meteorologist Jen Carfagno. Today we're starting off with schools on delay in New England. Anna Riddis just found out 2-hour delays in Portland. We got freezing rain and freezing drizzle there. We've got that issue, and then we've got storms. So let's start with this weather for this Easter. So today, Good Friday, a lot of services this afternoon. I know some of them outside, you're going to have to watch the rain, and some of that rain will have lightning. That will be a risk, especially in Florida and in the mid-Atlantic, eastern North Carolina, southeast Virginia. Could be thunderstorms. And then that front moves off the northeast coast, moves through the mid-Atlantic. It does not move all the way through Florida. So we get stuck in some showers. That rebounds. The front sort of rebounds back up. Another front drops in, and then our disturbance from the west moves in and brings us some rain here into portions of the Mississippi Valley. Coming up, dramatic and dangerous. Watch lightning strikes in 15 minutes.
There's also a lot of flooding rains just north of Broward County and Palm Beach County, Boca Raton, right? That's how you pronounce
Boca Raton, yeah.
Boca Raton, thank you. I always mispronounce that city. They had crazy flooding at City Hall. City Hall saying that they're open, but parking services and one-stop services won't open until noon because of the damage.
Yeah, so we had a lot of rain yesterday, and in true Florida fashion, we had some big downpours, and it causes some brief issues. The good thing about Florida is our soil does drain very well, so hopefully most spots today are doing much better. Now, as we take a look, though, at the forecast, we might be doing this whole same thing all over again this afternoon. More severe weather is possible. The red zone today, Jacksonville, Orlando, Melbourne, down towards West Palm and Miami. Some of the same spots that got storms yesterday could do it again today. So the front that we're tracking actually doesn't make its way all the way through Florida. It kind of gets stuck. It does make progress into the east. Look at this big blow up of thunderstorms that we've seen. You know, this morning time frame here is that we've got showers and some thunder. It's not as much as what we saw last night, but some thunder out there right over the Gulf of Mexico. We're going to watch that area today, and then we're going to watch new thunderstorms refire throughout the afternoon. The front is through Nashville, Huntsville, Birmingham, Atlanta, so your weather improved, but we still have that rain out there through the southern Appalachians. And here we go with that big cluster of thunderstorms. We can see right around, say, at the Panama City area offshore, there is thunder and lightning. Avoid the beach this morning. We've got the thunderstorms tracking east as well towards the Big Bend area. Now, as we watch a couple of showers out there, they're on the Belle Glade region, Boca Raton. At the moment, we're dry. You can see this active area of weather coming up towards the Homestead region south of Miami. This is going to be an issue for this morning, and then watch for additional thunderstorms later today. So as we take a look at the forecast, let's continue to track things for you today. Watching for, again, this big cluster that we're watching over the Gulf of Mexico, that tracks along and east. Jacksonville by about lunchtime, that tracking towards you. And not to say you get to dry out behind it either. There still could be some lingering showers. Into the evening, we get some breaks out there. South Florida hanging on to a couple of showers, but you'll notice that there's still some signs of moisture, right? The boundary is still stuck, and we do keep the chance of showers right in through your Saturday. Look at Saturday morning. I mean, it looks like we do it all over again, right in some of the same spots. That's that's going to mean we add up. Rainfall could add up to 3 to 5 inches, especially right here across the Florida Panhandle and South Georgia, where we get stuck underneath a big thunderstorm and a big downpour. We are going to be looking for the concern for some bigger rain. All right, let's switch gears and go up to the northeast, where we are going to be looking for the rain as well, though not as much thunder up here. We've got rain spreading through a good chunk of the northeast. Later today, at the moment, we're kind of stuck in some freezing rain and freezing drizzle, especially all the way down into Portland, Maine. We've got New Hampshire with a lot of freezing drizzle reports as well, and some icy roads out there. That's going to be an early issue. For Caribou, we start as snow, then we bring in the freezing rain. We may end as a little bit of snow, but anticipating tough travel throughout today with temperatures not budging very much above the freezing mark. Anna Rittis.
All right, let's head